I don't really know how many people can agree with me on this, but if you're asking me to tell one of the most important perspective changes that I had in 2025, it would be just because you're not my friend anymore doesn't really mean that you're my enemy. Guys, some people are just meant to be chapters in your life, not the entire story. One second, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, it's about friendships and any other relationships in your life. By this age, you might be already knowing that people come and go in your life, and not every distance requires a drama. I know you might have had a terrible fight with them, they might have hurt you, betrayed you, and you might not be even talking to them anymore. And after that incident, every time you hear somebody talking about them, you get triggered. And every time you see them, you want to walk away from there, right? Even though you don't want to know anything about them, you don't wish anything bad to happen to them, right? There might be relationships like that. I'm not asking you to forgive them and let them back into your life for what they did to you. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Just don't do it. But why should we carry all of those intense emotions within ourselves? Because after some point of time, it becomes more about how much space we are giving it to disturb us rather than how much they caused us. If you don't want them back in your life, stop checking their stories and stop reliving those memories and get yourself out of that loop of thinking about what could have gone wrong there. Why did that happen? How could they do this to me? It won't give you anything. Like, it happened a long time ago and those individuals are no longer in your life. Then why should you let that incident control you? Learn to see them as normal people whom you once cared for, whom once were a part of your life and no longer in your life. Learn to neutralize that relationship without any heaviness or without any negative emotions. Guys, it's totally fine to outgrow people. You grow up and sometimes you don't want the same things, you don't feel the same things, and you might not even align with each other. At that point of time, you might have to part ways. But when you realize this, learn to normalize setting boundaries. Learn to have neutral connections with those people who are not a part of your life anymore, with no hate, with no closeness, mutual respect, and no intention to hurt each other. And maintaining this neutral connection should not be out of anger, but to protect peace and energy. So this is one of the skills that I gained in 2025.